There we go. That's what it's
Even
all
the
about.
Pro Lounge got loud.
That guy in the red hat makes me happy.
Let's go.
We're on board with Crimsix off the start. Let's see if the robot is in full form.
Crimsix playing towels all the time. Whenever I see this team play retreat hardpoint, he's always the player to sit here throughout the entire 60 seconds of the hill. Popping some shots off there, but he's going to fall. It looks like Scump is the one to hold the hardpoint down for Optic Gaming.
Scump trying to stay alive, challenges one player in Art. He winds up falling. Early hill control going in favor of Optic. Karma starting 2-0. We've seen this more and more this weekend. The bow player will sit inside towels, cut off the players, rotating for pool, and then immediately help on either side where their teammates need assistance. Karma winds up falling. Scump drops as well. Optic Gaming up by 9.
There's Formal coming through
Oh
towards
my
Duff.
goodness.
Pops off the two-piece. One more player just outside of him at bar. Finishes him off with the three-piece. There it is, top Jim.
Make it all 4, baby. This is that
cut
championship
these players
Sunday.
down for the bloodthirsty.
Championship Sunday. Formal is in full effect on a 5 streak. He's starting off 7-1. Optic Gaming gonna win the rotate here towards Statue. Let's see if ISO can break it.
It's definitely often you see the assault rifle starting off hot on a map like Retreat Hardpoint.
Oh, absolutely. Still has those 2 Semtexes. Finds another kill on Formal. He makes it 6. He finally gets cut down from behind. Scump alive inside the hill, getting challenged from 2 areas. Utilizing some help from his teammates. He's somehow still alive. Karma picks up a 2-piece. Crim does of his own. 30-second lead for Optic Gaming.
Scump didn't have to fire once until just then. The second wave of enemies come flooding in from pool. Dedo taking point with that assault rifle. Takes one player down, but there is a player coming from arches and backsteps. Backsteps falls, but now it looks like all of the players on isolation are spawning back there again and making another push.
A beautiful stun there from the boys on Optic Gaming, taking down Dedo. Silly, last alive for his team, wins a nice gunfight versus Formal. ISO staying within 20 seconds of Optic Gaming. Dedo still alive in the hardpoint.
That's going to be Optic Gaming coming in, trying to take over Scump and Crim in the hill. Just 4 seconds remain in this hardpoint. The scrap time is going to go to Optic Gaming.
The first push for Optic going to come from Scump inside this hardpoint. He's got one player to beat. Spots him jumping towards that back bar area. He winds up falling to Havok. GodRx still inside the hill with that bow. Picks up one, not able to connect with the second. Karma staying alive. He drops as well. Trading kills back and forth are these 2 teams.
Courage, I have to ask you, who do you expect in isolation to do the most damage inside of this hill?
I mean, right now it's got to be Havok. He picked up 2, but Karma answered right back. He's that sub-player. He's struggling at 5-9 right now, leading his team in caps. If he can begin to heat up, they might be able to come back in this game.
Yeah, with Karma and Scump having it for him to have to answer to, it's going to be rough. Karma able to just run around in circles here and just wait and figure out where they're spawning and pushing from. He hasn't had to do too much yet.
Okay.
So much uncontested time.
Okay, Formal 17-5. I'm not switching off of him or else I might get a death threat from Maven. 18-5. Make it another 4 streak. You can see all the players spawning up at that pool wall. Unfortunately for them, they have arguably the best bow player in the world aiming down his sights.
Yeah, setting up another bloodthirsty too. And look, we got Scump going on a 7 streak moving on to this next hill.
Okay, I don't know who to watch. They're all killing everything.
If we could just pull up all 4 players, I think we'd satisfy everyone. But Karma right there, going to fall on the hard point. Scump also going to die off of his streak. Both him and Formal are really keeping this Optic Gaming alive right now.
Right now, Optic Gaming is already positive 20 in the slaying department. All 4 players negative for ISO. They're going to need to change that quickly before the score gets out of hand.
The boost is coming right there from Dedo, but he's cut short midair. Scump and Formal once again leading this kill column. Silly's going to fall. Scump getting a 2 or 3 piece right there. Multiple kills going down from this sub player.
You can see Optic Gaming's game plan on this bottom dirt hill is coming into full effect. Formal is laying down shots on bottom jungle with the bow. Scump pushing it through with his sub with Karma's help inside the hard point. They are almost untouchable on this hill. Dedo trying to challenge. Formal is somehow still alive. There, he finally falls.
Formal's a freak. He was just triple positive, and we're not even halfway done with the first set of hills yet. That's absolutely ridiculous. Crim is going to get this uncontested scrap time. There is one player waiting for him on the cut, though. Looks like he's going to give that up and just make the push.
Karma weak backstairs. You know, this is what separates a good player from the best. Waiting for his team to begin the push in through bottom lobby. Able to pick up 1 kill. He gets traded, but here comes the help from Formal. He's 23-8. Whether it's in the hill, whether he's slaying around it, everything going in his favor. Picks up another kill there after he just stuck Dedo with that Semtex.
Sticks him to his chest. A little bit of bad timing there. Formal could have stayed alive, but Dedo just came a little late. Crimsix taking point on the stairs. We have to figure out where is isolation pushing from. 3 players coming from backstairs. They're going to separate. Dedo goes bottom art. He knows someone's middle map, loses the gunfight, tagged up a bit. Formal finishes him off.
You can see Dedo missed a couple shots on Formal, and he gets punished for it. 136 to 36. A 100-second lead, Fox, and we're not even through the first rotation of hills. Karma's dolphin diving in the hill. Everyone's on point for Optic Gaming.
10 seconds left in a 100-second difference. It's not often you see comebacks like this happen, especially when you have Formal and Scump at the top of the scoreboard. It's not looking too good for Isolation right now.
They're already almost positive 40 in the slaying department. This is something we saw online in the Pro League earlier on in this week. It was a solar hardpoint. Optic Gaming went positive 45 and beat TCM 250 to 75. They're on point, on pace to do it here up against ISO. GodRx finally getting some time for his team.
And really, that's just a godsend for Optic Gaming to be able to play all these hard points with CTF removed, even though they were already the best team in the game. Seeing CTF gone and having more hard points in effect, that's not what you needed if you're not Optic Gaming.
Formal is winning every gun engagement he gets into. 34 and 12. He's on another 4 streak, finally getting challenged by 2 players inside towels. He'll fall. Crimsix drops as well. Scump, the last remaining line of defense. He's getting pushed from multiple angles. Not able to connect with the kill. Finally, though, he gets some help from Karma, the 2-time World Championship player coming in clutch for Optic Gaming.
The 2-man push from Towels right there looked like it could have been effective. Neither Crim nor Karma were in there like they usually are. But though both of those players both locked and tunnel vision onto one specific player, Scump was able to come out with the 2-piece.
Still a 100-second lead for Optic Gaming. The early rotation is statue in favor of ISO. Let's see how long they can hold it.
All right, GodRx leading this rotation for Isolation. There are 2 players on wall, though. Silly has to answer to them, misses the stomp. Formal drops him. Now it's up to GodRx to clutch up against this entire Optic Gaming roster. There is one teammate directly in front of him, though. That's going to be Havok.
Ooh, nice win. Big win against Formal there for GodRx. He clutched up in that series versus Rise in round 11.
There it is.
Havok picks up the 2-piece. He's beginning to heat up on a 4 streak. They're still down by 80 seconds, though. The push from Optic Gaming is unrelenting. Another player hopping in from pool wall. That's Karma. He winds up falling as well.
Let's see right there. I did ask you, who do you expect to see active on these hard points for Isolation, and it was Havok going on that 4 streak. Stayed alive as long as he could, but you can only do but so much when you have this wall of blue just swarming you.
It's a tough spot for him to be in because this entire series is going to be the Havok versus Scump battles there. He's able to take him down with those first shots on him. The rotation to the lobby hardpoint begins now. Still a 1-minute difference between these 2 teams.
GodRx trying to catch players on the cut, not able to get it done. Scump's going through middle map untouched until just now. Mid-gunfight, he's going to just pre-fire here, trying to wait for his team to move up and get a little bit closer. So smart, Scump bait and switching that player.
Crimsix picks up 2. Karma finds another. The spawn's coming from Cave, though. Optic Gaming yet to realize there's Formal picking up 1. Not able to connect with the second. 171 to 111. Can Optic Gaming hold on?
11 captures out of Scump, 10 captures out of Karma before he falls. All players across Optic Gaming except for Crimsix going positive.
Okay.
But when you got so many kills going around between Formal and Scump, it's hard to get it done.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to show everybody love, but Formal just can't be stopped. 43 and 21. He's double positive, and there's still 2 minutes remaining in the game. Winning another gunfight there on top pool wall. He just can't be stopped.
Oh, he's definitely going to reach this 50 bomb. 2 minutes to work with, and he was already, what, plus 20 when we went in the second set of hills? It's going to be easy for Formal from here on out.
Crimsix finally falls inside the hard point. That was Dedo breaking it for his squad. The rotation to bottom dirt. This is where it could get scary for ISO. Scump's going to be the first one in the hill. He takes down Havok, traded by GodRx. The push from jungle, shooting down the player in spot, not able to connect. Formal now dropping down with the help of Crimsix. Optic Gaming beginning to push out this hill.
There it is, Silly trying to go for the 2-piece right there. Could not connect with the shots on the player outside bar. Hasn't fallen yet, though. He's just going to pre-fire, taking players out on Jim. There's 2 more Optic Gaming guys on the hill.
Nice
Drops
win.
another one. Silly staying alive for Isolation.
Scump with 14 captures, 33 and 25. He's able to break this hill. Picks up another kill on Havok. Now challenges a player on top dub. Hits the hip fire as well. Scump is just winning all those gunfights, pushing out the hill for his team. Formal will sit here all day long like a turret, winning every gunfight he gets in.
Formal just beat Scump's record on this map. Scump did drop 46 kills on hardpoint. He's approaching Clayster and Aqua's records now.
Formal sitting at 47 and 26, Crimsix at 26 and 28. Might not be the biggest game for him, but the rest of his team is absolutely dominating. ISO down by almost 100 seconds. Yet again, they have the full rotation here. Fox, this game's been over for a little while now. If you're on ISO, what are you saying to each other? How do you guys get back into the game for map number 2?
You just shake this off. Everyone assumes that Optic is going to take the hard point. It's really a surprise when it's even a challenge. So you just got to hope you can take that S&D, and Isolation is a solid search and destroy squad, so we just have to wait and see.
Optic Gaming winning by 42 kills in the slaying department. There is no way you will be able to take map number 1 against them. ISO just doing all they can to get some Get some time in their favor. There's Karma dolphin diving again through the door. Something we've seen new to AW in the last really month, where players have begun to notice a new technique you can do with the movement in the game, as if it already wasn't crazy enough. Isolation holding this last hill very strong, but you gotta give props to Formal finishing the game 51-29. The explosive game number 1 there from Optic Gaming.
Yeah, and if we pull up the scoreboard here and you look at it, Formal not having a whole lot of captures. It was the same story in the solar map that they just played. You don't expect Formal to get on the hill like that.
Yeah.
Crim obviously going negative, completely irrelevant. It's fine when you have all these players getting all the other kills you need. You don't expect Formal to get on the hill. You don't expect everybody to go super positive.
Yeah, GodRx really the only one utilizing that more here off the start. I'm actually going to do something different. I want to hop on board with him. Here comes the aggressive A push from Optic, missing that first shot. The push flooding in. Ooh. 2 players connecting with nades, not able to pick him up. Scump now laying down on the bomb. Silly picking up first blood. Yeah, those pre-nades right there, they just tried to keep GodRx at bay so that their sub players couldn't make the move onto that bomb site. Scump falls just as he puts it down. Silly looking to make a move here around fire, but he's going to fall. That's Crimsix that puts him away. Karma drops next. Crim has his work cut out for him in this 1v3. Crim gets taken down by Havok. 3 kills from him in that round. Great start for ISO. Exactly what they needed. Their sniper player wound up pushing up. He spotted them coming down A Street, got all the information they needed. They easily backed up. The defuse comes in. ISO up 1-0. All right, that's the bomb defuse. I think we saw Optic Gaming get the first blood and the bomb plant within about 15 seconds, and they still were not able to come out on top on the round. You got to win those offenses, especially if you get basically the 2 winning equations for a round win on Riot. Yeah, I can see Hex looking on. He's definitely thinking they could be using the old men of Optic strategy right now to take back this round on defense. Havok pushing down the A Street. 3 players, though, near mid-Riot. The flank coming from Optic Gaming. A bold strategy here as they send 3 players on it, but unfortunately for them, ISO's already on their side of the map. All right, 2 isolation players middle map. GodRx is going to opt to flank here. Oh, gosh. He's just waiting patiently. He read that play like a book. He's just waiting for it to happen. Dedo back there as well, though. You got to wonder what's going on with this Optic Gaming roster. How are they going to adjust if more than 1 player comes back here and rushes Formal? Dedo picking up the first blood on Crimsix. Is he going to get traded is the question. All these players all around each other. There he picks up the kill with the PDW. None of the players deciding to use overkill. Able to find the second kill as well. One more challenging him. That's Silly, who takes him out. Scump versus Silly in a one-on-one. Both players with that AR in hand. Scump challenges and takes him out. Not missing a beat there. And honestly, I say it time and time again, he's probably the best submachine gun player in the game, but he is just as good with that AR. Look at this, in midair, not missing a shot. Optic Gaming tying it up 1-1. Something I've seen a lot of search and destroy for Optic Gaming recently is that we see Formal run a sub a little bit in S&D and Scump run an AR, which is really odd because we know how powerful they can be in respawn with the opposite weapon class. Yeah, Formal actually deciding to use the Moors here on the offensive side in round number 3. Let's see if he can strike first blood for Optic Gaming. Havok looks like he's going to be challenging this A Street. Oh, look, no one from isolation feeling confident enough to go back to that vent spot. Go ahead. He can have that area on watch. Even his trophy didn't protect him. They were just spammed by double frags. He dropped almost 912 kills in game 1. We'll let him challenge that. Scump getting the bomb down, but Havok on top of his game, picking up the first 2 kills, destroying Crimsix there on the A Street. 2v4. Scump, last player alive, or Formal last alive. He goes down as well. Wow, that was a quick cleanup. The second time in a row we've seen Optic Gaming get that bomb down on offense and just die. Scump died twice on the bomb. Not much he can do when he's putting it away. Yeah. Optic Gaming has got to clutch these rounds out. Havok doing a great job of cleaning up that A Street for his team. I was talking about him in game number 1. Watch him as the lead sub player for this squad. He's got to go absolutely massive all series long. ISO finds themselves up 2-0. Paid off for him to not challenge top 3 there against Formal. Havok is 6-1 right now. We got to give him some attention. I want to see what Havok is going to do. Running that Exo mute instead of overclock. No pre-nades coming in towards vents as Optic Gaming did, so he's going to be punished for it. Those pre-nades is what they needed. Dedo up top. Waiting for the top green player. He gets the kill. Backs off here as he's tagged up. Dedo somehow stays alive. Did not hesitate on getting away there. 2 kills on board with him. He's getting challenged by Crimsix. He definitely spotted that player, deciding just to rotate back in a 1-on-2. Crimsix and Karma up against Dedo. You know, I'm really wondering what the play call was in the beginning of this round here. We did see that they saw Formal go to A2 before with the sniper, and no pre-nades came in. We just saw them rushing and not even looking there. Yeah, the bomb still down for his team. He's going to have to pick up that one. Spots one player. That's Crimsix getting weakened. He just runs away. Karma, though, there to help on the challenge. Able to pick up the first kill against Karma. Now a one-on-one. Crimsix giving away his position. Dedo left in the one-on-one. Crimsix decides to back up. Definitely
a winnable one-on-one right here in this situation, but we are going to need to see Dedo pick up that bomb if he cannot get the kill on Crimsix in the next 30 seconds. The clock is ticking. Crimsix is just wasting his time, trying to make sure he has sight on Dedo at all times. He loses him. Gunfight going down, Crimsix is going to come out on top.
That's two 1v1 defensive wins for Optic Gaming. Crim knew exactly where he was located. Dedo had to get that bomb planted. Beautiful challenge there from Crimsix. Even with Karma starting off the game 0-4, Optic Gaming finds themselves tied up 2-2.
So far, no one's won an offense yet.
Yeah, that's actually a good point there, Fox. Surprised to see the defensive rounds are just too strong. I'm going to hop on board here with Karma off the start. I want to see what's going wrong for him. He's got that mute on with double frags. Looks like Optic's going to bring
that bomb towards me. We know where those frags are going. We know where those frags are going.
Have fun, top three. Enjoy those.
Yeah. Now it looks like the rotation going towards B here. Made a little bit of noise at A. Wrapping over to B. Havok is going to sit here in the same spot as usual. Going to rotate as soon as he realizes the Optic play call. 2 versus 3, though. Crimsix and Karma have to clutch it up.
Karma just trying to stay alive on this B site. One player right next to him. That's Havok taking him out. Crimsix left in the 1-on-3. He's on a 3 streak.
Optic just can't seem to win these offenses here. Crim is in definitely a winnable 1 versus 2.
Oh.
Certainly possible. We see him do some great things on this map, but the trade coming in right there. He's not getting away this time.
Defensive round yet again won. GodRx getting the final kill with the PDW. Making it look easy. Crimsix was already weak. Caught with the knife out. That auto mantle really got him weakened there as Silly put some shots down on him in that mid-cut area. ISO up 3-2. But here's the issue, right, Fox? And this is something we've talked about all weekend long. When teams face the likes of Optic Gaming, FaZe, Denial, they can have strong starts, but it's finishing the game out that matters most. They have half the rounds they need to get to that crucial 6 rounds for the victory. Can they close the game out?
Look at this middle push we're seeing again. It failed last time as we saw Silly go down middle map, but Isolation is going to open up with that first blood. Silly, the one to do it. Karma falls. No one in range to trade with them, though.
Scump just staying alive at the top AC vent. You can see the map's completely flipped. Gunshots going down middle map. That's Silly up against Formal. Formal decides to back off, play his life. They know they do not have the numbers advantage at the moment. Player setting up on either side. Formal able to win the gunfight there up against Silly. Crim answers back with one of his own now. ISO, where they have the 4v3 number advantage, they're now on the back foot.
Havok 7-3 still at the top of the scoreboard. That's definitely the teammate that Dedo wants in this 2 versus 3 situation. He's going to put the bomb down. Havok has to bait him out, but the spot-checking stun is going to reveal their location. Optic Gaming is about to collapse onto them. Scump sitting top green, waiting for his teammates to hit the rotation and retake.
Scump.
There's 1 kill down. Now it's just Dedo left in a 1 versus 3. Wins 1 gunfight. 1 more player middle map. He's just going to get out of there.
Dedo able to pick up the kill there on Formal, rotating through mid-riot. Scump with Crimsix by the bomb. Can they get the defuse here? The challenge coming in from Dedo. Puts the shots down on Scump. He gets... No, Scump actually got the defuse.
Yep, there it is.
In the last moment, just a little bit too late from Dedo. Great challenge. Beautiful cover there from Crimsix to trade the kill. No matter what, really, he was going to hop on that bomb. 3-3. Optic Gaming narrowly getting that round.
Yeah, and it's going to be tough for him to win that anyways, because Formal was just posted up, baiting the bomb diffuser. I did not see that happening.
Karma 0-6. He needs to heat it up if Optic Gaming wants to take map number 2 and go up 2-0 in this series. He spots 1 player in middle map. Going to put some shots down on Silly. He's not able to connect. Thankfully for him, though, Crim answers right back, but Karma dies yet again.
2 versus 3. Crim slide boosting past security. There is still someone on A2 firing away, and 1A1 going towards mid.
Gosh.
Crim is finally cut down on middle map.
He weakened everyone, but just couldn't find the kill. Formal just auto locks on the GodRx, gets the headshot. He's 4-6. He's left in a 1-on-2. Dedo, their highest slayer in this game, sitting at 9-4. He's still alive, as well as Silly.
4 more left in a 1 versus 2, and really this is what we've been seeing, the story over and over again on these Optic offensive rounds.
Bench.
Completely one-sided, amazing defensive sides by ISO.
7 straight defensive round wins. Karma dropping the donut right now at 0-7. Silly in your final kill cam. He's sitting at 6-4. Great showing here in Search and Destroy prior to this map starting up, Fox. We both agreed this is a must-win game if ISO want any chance in this series to move on.
I've gotten to see ISO play Riot S&D quite a bit, and this is definitely one of their stronger S&D maps. They are showing it here, beating the statistics and winning every single defensive round so far.
Silly just setting up there on the A street, not able to connect. Turn on the COD vision for you so you can see exactly where the players are pushing from. Scump finding first blood for his squad. Silly almost just killed his teammate there. That could have been an absolute...
Man, you can never be too safe. You got to
tag
tag him up.
A mistake there. They're going back for the bomb. They're deciding, hey, we don't need that on offense. It's no big deal.
One player is on the flank. That's going to be Scump. I think he's just waiting patiently, trying to see if an ISO player is going to expose himself.
This could be absolutely disgusting.
Scump just under the bomb carrier. If he kills Silly, this would be huge for Optic Gaming.
They're legitimately right next to each other.
There it is. Scump waiting patiently enough, putting the bomb down for Optic Gaming. Dedo, though, is going to drop Karma, who still cannot get anything going in this search and destroy.
I don't think I've ever seen Karma go 0-8 in S&D in my entire life. There, Dedo trying to put shots down on the player on A site, wins another gunfight for Crim. Scump left in a 1-on-2, the captain of Optic Gaming going to try to clutch up for his squad.
He did get that bomb down, and that's exactly what we needed. If Karma would have stayed alive, this would have been a guaranteed round win for Optic Gaming, I promise you, but Scump has got to just defend this bomb position. He did hear it drop when he got the kill. One player just above him.
The boost gave away his position. ISO getting the first offensive round win. They're able to break that streak. They're 1 round away, Fox, from going into game number 3, tied up 1-1.
Optic Gaming just needs Karma right now.
Yeah.
They got to win those offensive rounds.
They're doing all they can, but really, I mean, we've said it time and time again, Damon, the timing just not in his favor in this game. Dedo on a 5 streak, sitting at 12-4, leading his squad. Let's hop back on board with Optic Gaming. Scump, Tactician, Trophy, Overclock. Oh, this is an A Street flood.
Oh, absolutely. 3 players rushing straight through, 2 with subs in their hand, and Scump leading the charge with the bomb. There is 1 player in fire. That's probably Silly. He's been playing middle map this entire game, but Havok right there just around the corner. Every time Scump plants the bomb, he dies, but just now, he's not even going to be able to get it down this time.
There was the flank from Dedo, Formal cleaning up the player in mid. Riot, GodRx answering back with the snipe. Karma, as well as Formal, left in the 2-on-2.
Now would be a better time than ever to see Karma put some numbers on the board. Him and Formal have to clutch it up for Optic Gaming. Otherwise, ISO's going to take this map.
Formal picks up
GodRx running away here. Courage, what's going to happen?
Karma chasing down the kill. GodRx still trying to stay alive. He's got that Moors in hand. Spots 1 player here. Back basketball hits the shot there on Formal. The 1-on-1 whiffs the kill.
There it is.
Karma finally on the board, winning that 1-on-1. GodRx was just a millisecond away from connecting with that shot.
This could be.
Look at this. Oh yeah, my
so
gosh.
He had it lined up. He had the shot lined up, but Karma finishing the job, putting his first kill on the board, and what a round to do it.
That was the largest exhale of a mass of people that I think I've ever heard right there. A sigh of relief from Optic Gaming fans. Finally, Karma on the board. Dedo sitting at 13-5. You know he's talking to his team right now saying, boys, let's clutch up here. We do not want to go to a round 11.
All right, Optic winning their first offensive round of the game. You just got to hope they continue that if you're an Optic fan. 2 rounds left if they want to close it out. Silly with the bomb. Left in a 3v4 with his squad.
Scump strikes first blood yet again for Optic Gaming. Dedo now beginning to push into their base, picks up the kill on Scump. He's done that all game long. He's almost triple positive. Crimsix answers back. Dedo trades again. He's got Karma in his sights. Karma takes him down. GodRx in the 1v1. Hits the snipe is Formal. A disgusting shot there in midair. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a round 11.
Seeing Dedo go down, that's when I really knew that it was easily going to go to Optic Gaming. Quick scope coming out of Formal, shutting him down. The crowd's getting hyped. Now we're seeing Optic Gaming come right back into this game.
That is Championship Sunday. Formal right there for you. Round 11. ISO getting the defensive side. We're going to hop on board with Scump. Tactician yet again. You've got to expect the aggression.
Looks like they're actually going to opt to go over to the B bomb site. We've seen them go A quite a bit this game. It hasn't worked out for them except for 1 occasion. Scump playing it safe here, checking those corners before he even makes a move. Dedo already hitting the rotation, leading his team 15-6. Such a heads-up play. He knows exactly what to do, but he's going to fall to Formal regardless, who has shown his long-range dominance this game. Formal strikes first blood. Now they're going to begin to rotate towards this A site. Scump spots 1 player, not able to pick him up quite yet. Oh, no. Gets help from his teammate. Formal finds a second. A 2v4. Havok and Silly, the last remaining players for isolation. I don't know if they can do this without Dedo. Now it's a 1 versus 4. Goodness. Havok has to clutch up and go huge against Optic Gaming here on the main stage. Havok gets player just above him and right behind him. Havok gets 2. Just 2 players remain. Formal with the bomb in hand, and Karma looking to bait him out. Havok in a 1-on-2. The bomb still has to be planted. 35 seconds remaining. The last time isolation clutched up in round 11. He's beginning to move towards the A site. Spots Formal, not able to connect with the shots. He's weak. He gets away alive. 5-5. Both players of Optic Gaming deciding to stay together. The bomb was planted. Formal's 1 kill away from getting that ace. Havok has to do the impossible right now with Formal in position and
gosh.
Karma protecting him. He's not going to be able to get this bomb without them seeing it.
Gets the shots down on Karma. It's a 1v1. Havok versus Formal. Both players, the last remaining. Who's going to get the ace for their team? Havok beginning to check this police building. He rotates around. Spots Formal. He takes him out.
Havok,
oh my God.
out.
Havok, you absolute savage. He's got to get the defuse.
Time.
He's on the bomb.
He has to have enough time.
He's going to get it in time. Havok just went absolute. I'm going to pass out.
11 against Optic Gaming. It was either him or Formal that was
1v4
going to get
ace. Havok, you absolute beast. Clutches up again. The entire crowd in shock. Hex is looking on like not bad, like the Obama meme. Someone tweet that.
Oh no.
I can't believe what I just witnessed.
It was either Havok or Formal to get the ace in round 11. Havok came through clutch for isolation in the 1v4. Such an impressive game from isolation.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed history. The greatest 1v4 clutch in all of Advanced Warfare being performed there by Havok. What an absolute beast. I'm about to pass out. That guy in the white shirt is about to pass out as well in the crowd. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness.
Guess what? Come back uplink. Going to be flustered, which I highly doubt will happen with 4 veteran players, and they will just fall apart, or they will literally win this game 20-0.
I'm sure we can see Optic keep composure and continue their reign of terror throughout the losers bracket. We'll just have to find out. Coming off of 3-0 and TMT Caliber, we'll just have to see if they can do the unthinkable and come right back off of a loss like that.
Optic Gaming able to strike first there with the dunk from Crimsix. 2-0 lead, and we're only 30 seconds into the game. Now, if you are new to uplink the players have to get control of the drone. They can score via a 1-point play or a 2-point dunk. Right now, though, Optic Gaming up in the lead. There's a pass feature as well. Let's see if Formal will use it here with his teammate in front. Nope, Crimsix is just going to slay. Very smart decision. Formal might go for this 1-point play. No, he gets the nade kill on Silly and dunks it. 4-0 lead for Optic Gaming.
Right there, those two Semtexes pretty much paid Formal's pass to get 2 points on the board.
Yep.
Now Crim is setting up with glass control. Spots a player top blue. Isolation trying to make something happen on this reset.
Crimsix takes down Dedo. Not able to connect with the kill there on GodRx, but you can see the strategy from Optic Gaming. You have a lead blocker who pushes up. The third player grabs the drone. Right now, Formal picks up a 2-piece. Formal grabs this drone as well. Now triple positive. He's running it in towards the ISO base.
Dedo and Silly still unaccounted for. You've got to wonder how Optic is going to be able to take them down. There we go. They just now fall. GodRx coming off the respawn, shutting down the drone. Formal drops it, but there are several Optic Gaming players still available to put it in. Scump is going to do it on a 3-kill streak. Courage. I'm looking at this Optic Gaming roster, and they're starting off hot. Despite the round 11 loss they just faced, 3 dead, and Karma setting up for their 8th capture.
Karma now running that one in, makes it 8-0. We're not even a minute and 45 seconds into this game number 3. Optic Gaming can close out this side 10-0. Scump's got the drone.
There you go. Scump is going to fall. We're already 2 minutes in. Only 2 minutes in the game.
Gosh.
We're already looking at a mercy rule. Formal coming off that 2-piece right there is finally going to fall, but there are so many Optic players around him. They can easily finish the kill. Crim does it. Drone still untouched.
Scump challenging on top blue. Dedo's able to take him out. Dedo 14-5, really just leading his team in that last game. Havok, I think, finished 11-7 as well. Great stuff from ISO to clutch up game 2. Unfortunately, it's an entirely different story so far. In comeback uplink, the drone being grabbed by Crimsix. They have one more player to beat. Optic Gaming going for the mercy rule on side number 1. Crimsix has 2 lead blockers leading his charge.
2 players dead, only 1 person really in the way.
Oh, no.
Almost, there's still 1 more player just under it, but he falls.
Oh, wow.
ISO clutches up. They're going to decide to take the drone and run with it instead of playing it. There are 2 players pushing straight in, 1 Optic Gaming player waiting for it. He's going to decide to reset it right there.
Just going to reset it. He knows he has 2 players on his team in a position to grab that drone. Dedo gets destroyed by Scump there at bottom middle. Optic Gaming. Will this be the final push of side number 1? Crim's got the drone. 1 player next to him. That's Scump winning that gunfight. 3 players remaining for ISO. Crim just playing it passive.
Look, Crim knows exactly where they're at. He knows that going in immediately is not the move. Waits for his teammates. There's the pass. Double jump. Almost a 2-point play, but another ISO player shuts it down the last second. Scump is going to be the one to mercy rule isolation. 3 minutes and no response from ISO just yet, Courage.
Scump whips out the knife and takes him down. The disrespect, 14-7 on a 6 streak. Apparently that frustrating round 11 loss has fired him up.
Oh yeah, these players are perfectly capable of keeping their composure. I want to hear what ISO's saying though. Are you able to get into that? I want to hear how ISO's communication is going to go facing off against Optic Gaming. But first, let's start off with GodRx.
ISO starting up side number 2. They're down 10-0. Obviously a frustrating first half of this game. Let's hear their communication to see if they can bring the game back.
Assist. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Fuck.
That's true. That's true. We
Go.
OE. We OE. We OE. We OE.
Pass it, pass it, pass it, pass it.
Intercepted it even when I missed my throw. So weirdo.
AC, AC. In blue, in blue, in blue, in blue, in blue.
Who's
Right on
Patio,
AC.
patio, patio, glass, glass. He is in glass. Patio and glass. Don't. Help him, help him.
One our plat weak. A little weak on our plat. One in glass. Glass.
Patio,
Glass,
patio, one shot,
glass,
patio, one
push
shot,
up,
patio, one
glass,
shot,
push up,
Crimsix.
glass,
Come here,
push
mid.
up.
4 down.
Not a patio pass it. I got it.
All good.
Slay.
That's one.
Patio, patio.
In glass, in glass, in glass.
Patio.
Patio dead.
Dead, we're in glass.
One in glass.
Glass dead.
In glass.
15 it, 15 it.
Slay.
That guy's one shot. In glass, two in glass, two in glass.
I had to OE.
I got, oh, he's one shot, Scump. Where there's Scump.
Weak as fuck. Bottom mid.
glass, one
They're
shot.
bottom mid.
Scump, one shot in there. Scump is one shot in there.
Glass is one
Patio,
shot.
patio.
Patio got me, Scump. He's two left.
Yo, let's not get
Oh,
Dedo,
what the
dude.
fuck?
I got stunned by my team, though.
I
Stop
just got
stunning.
spawn kills.
No one's using stuns.
Yeah, no one's using stuns.
I am, but I wasn't alive.
Oh, yeah. Now we got
He's
someone.
one shot again, Crimsix, one shot.
A bit of frustration in that listening as Scump going for that three-piece really grinded their gears, and now they're putting in their 16th point. It's looking impossible for isolation right now.
Optic Gaming now spawning up in blue. They cut down the ISO player with that drone. You know, I'm gonna be quite honest with you, Fox. Prior to this game starting, I said it's either gonna be Optic Gaming, who remains flustered, but I don't think that's gonna happen because they're veteran players, or they're gonna win 20-0. Right now it's 16-0. They've got a minute and 10 seconds to see if they can get a perfect game.
Scump just hit the Merciless.
Oh my God, he's 27-10.
Trying to go for 5 more. Drone taken by isolation, but with a minute left, they're not getting 16 straight points. It's just not enough time, and it's realistically
Oh
not
my
possible.
God.
Scump is going on a tear right now, Courage.
The full push from Optic Gaming. 4 players up. Crim picks up 2. They've got 1 to beat in yellow. Karma with that drone in hand, waiting for some cover from his teammates. Of course, he gets it.
No.
18-0. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, talk about bouncing back from a rough round 11 loss.
If you are an Optic fan, this is exactly how you want to see them come back off of a round 11 loss like that. 18-0, looking to make it 20. They've got about 30 seconds to work with to make it happen. Karma setting up for the play. 3 players of ISO fall. Here's the double jump through yellow.
No.
It's certainly possible with 20 seconds.
Oh no, Karma dunks it in, ladies and gentlemen. We witnessed the greatest 1v4 in probably all of AW. Well, now you just witnessed probably the biggest comeback uplink stomp in all of AW. 20-0 in under 6 minutes of gameplay.
Easily the
5
best way
minutes,
to come
58
back.
seconds.
Hitting that mercy rule and then doing it again and even less time the next round.
Yeah.
Optic Gaming is looking strong even after that loss.
Yeah, Optic Gaming making it look like they're playing ranked play online at the moment. 30-11 from Scump. Every single player positive, just an absolutely ridiculous performance.
I'm looking to see a repeat of what we saw on Retreat Hardpoint. Formal already making his way towards Glass Courage. What do you see Isolation doing to stop him?
Apparently nading each other out, because that's Dedo picking up Silly right there. Last player remaining is going to be... Oh gosh, is that GodRx still challenging him? Yes, that was. Formal takes him out 5-5 off the start. Optic Gaming has early control.
All right,
Another team nade.
Another team kill. 2 team kills right off the start. Going to give Optic Gaming this lead by just a few seconds. GodRx still playing middle map, trying to buy his team some time so that they can come off the respawn and help him out. But that's going to be Formal on P1, shutting him down. Karma sitting just next to Hot Dog, falling on the hardpoint next. And Havok also drops.
Havok drops as well. The battles from Optic Gaming firing down from all different areas. Dedo now inside this hill. He's trying to stay alive. Trading back and forth is the first hard point, as we all know. Very scrappy as Havok trades the kill.
Silly still doesn't have a kill to his name. We're going to need him on this first hardpoint on Solo here. Karma pre-stunning towards Cut is going to shut down Silly once again. 2 ISO players holding maps. They're just getting set for the next rotation.
The rotation coming in favor of Isolation, but Formal has the spawns held down for Optic Gaming. Last player to beat is on the hill. That's going to be Havok. He's able to pick up 2, just buying time for his squad. Formal cuts him down. Optic Gaming doubling the score of ISO.
All right, Formal with the flank is going to take maps away from Isolation. It looked like they were set up pretty well for it, but no one was ready for that flank. Formal finally goes down. Actually, no, does not go down. Takes Dedo down for the 2-piece. Havok comes back to take out Crimsix.
Right now, Optic does have the early lead. They just absolutely stomped ISO in Game 3. Let's hop into a listen-in with Optic Gaming to see how their communication sounds.
windows.
perfect.
I got
That's
window.
perfect
I
right
got
there.
your
I'm
top.
hiding, I'm hiding.
One shot, one shot.
Yep.
I got one.
One's backside.
One pushing, absolute, nice.
Alright, don't let
More
him
in
push.
the corner.
In the corner. One shot in the corner.
Got him.
Nice.
More
Still
top,
up
more
top.
top.
They're all top.
Rotate,
They're all top.
rotate,
Yeah, leave it, leave
rotate.
it, leave it.
Alright,
Mauling
I'm at
glass.
hill. Mauling glass.
Who's getting in hill?
I got it.
I have
Okay, I'm
orange
gonna go in
side.
hill and help him. You have
I got one.
One guy's behind me glass. Behind me glass.
There's two yellow balcony.
Yeah,
Where they
Two
go?
orange side.
He's way out. He's
One's
way
glass
out.
and two
I'm
yellow
mating
balcony.
your small door.
Yo, I spawned P1. I spawned P1. Tiny got me.
I
One guy top 10 roof. Top 10
One's
roof.
big door,
No,
big door.
two guys small door. Two guys small
I
door.
got one.
Nice. Two guys small door.
Just
They were
like-
weak. They were just
One's
like
big
two
door,
hill.
one's big door.
We spawned S3.
One guy back. Big door. Big door.
I'm stunning him in.
He's paused the
Yo,
exit.
mid. One
Tiny
side.
door, tiny.
One's mid.
Tiny and back,
Nice.
big door, nice.
Behind me closet.
Closet.
And one,
Nice,
one,
two.
two. Yo, they're spawning Nessie. Oh, no.
Oh,
You guys.
One
Yeah,
inside
all
closet.
over the
One
hill,
mid.
all
Yeah,
over the hill.
one behind you,
Behind
big door.
I can't see him.
I got two.
Nice,
I got the guy
nice.
behind
Good job. Great
Go
play.
One more, small on hill.
Yeah, he got me. Full
Hold
full
Hold
health.
orange.
He jumped top.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Top,
I got
top,
orange.
top,
Three in hill.
top.
Three in hill.
Yeah, there's three. There's
All good,
all hill.
all good. Last push, you guys
Nice.
rotate.
Nice,
go.
Ian.
Nice, Ian.
One shot closet, one shot
You can
closet.
top it. I'm in with you.
There's two. One shot closet. Close.
Just rotate,
Okay,
rotate.
rotate. One
Okay,
guy
right
right
here.
Middle dead.
Nice one.
Nice.
I'm gonna hold windows, okay?
Alright.
I got
I'm
windows.
top glass. I'm
You guys
top.
can
He's
go.
back hill.
One shot balcony.
Oh, we gotta kill Sky. We gotta kill Sky back.
Just him. He's back car.
One shot, dead.
Nice. I saw windows.
I'm turning out. One's
Playing van.
Is that you?
I'm watching my P1.
I'm watching
One
windows.
guy glass ring.
One cut.
Glass ring. I'm weak.
Alright,
Glass.
one was cut.
Top
Two
cut,
cut.
two
Two cut.
cut.
Two cut.
One guy glass.
Over there. Weak.
Glass.
Nice job, Damon. See that.
I'm going to help
Go
them,
rotate,
I'm going to
Damon.
help
I got pre-fire duties.
Rotate.
Glass.
P1 one shot, P1 one shot. He's
I
the
spawned
bell.
windows.
Jumped out. He killed me. He's at the sign.
Yeah, he's still
Top hut. Two.
Nice.
Two.
Stay
Two
alive,
top hut.
Damon.
Two top hut. One guy push van.
Van.
Nice.
Bang on me.
I'm here, Damon.
Another one pushed through. One in hill.
The guy pushing through is gonna get me, I think.
One's
One
at
in hill,
P1
one shot.
van.
In hill, one shot. One's van pushed out.
I got one guy flanking.
Towards windows.
I got one windows.
Nice. Hill guy was weak. Hit him.
Van.
He's stunned. He's stunned in hill.
He's dead.
Van one shot. Watch your back. Windows.
Van absolute.
Windows. 1v2. P2. Nice. Good help. More
Get
windows.
down, get down.
Just hide in hill. Hide in
Hide.
hill.
One guy glass, dude. Call out where you spawned.
Turn around.
Glass.
I don't see this guy. Other side.
Just two
Glass
glass.
dead.
He's
One windows.
two
All good. Rotate, guys.
Yo, remember, call out where we're spawning, guys.
Spawn
Cut on me.
glass.
I got one more cut.
Guys behind me.
One more. Going cut right now, Dedo. Cut Dedo right now.
Yeah, they're gonna be mid.
He's there. He was there. I promise.
One guy jumped above me, top glass.
Yeah, top glass right now.
Fell down.
I don't know where they're at.
I got one more glass.
One
right
glass
now.
dead.
Dead.
Another one glass. There's one more glass.
I'm watching
Yo,
my
one
blue.
guy blue and blue. No,
Yeah,
he's
behind me.
I got him.
Glass cut.
I got
Last guy.
Yo, push out, Seth, go.
Glass cut's weak.
Go.
Glass cut. Two glass cut. Three glass cut.
Nice,
One
I'm
going
jumping
purple
top.
room. We're
Yeah,
at three.
two.
Yeah, he got me.
front,
Yo,
two
one
front.
shot top ring.
We're spawning
One guy's
backside,
low.
we're spawning
Top
backside.
ring,
One shot in hill. Backside.
One
He's
shot
under the
top ring.
staircase. One shot.
Yeah, I
Nice.
got him. Oh, one push.
coming,
That's three
I'm
behind you. Right
Yeah, he's
behind you.
behind me. Two in hill.
I don't see anything else. I'm going balcony.
He's laying down in the body. I got him.
Nice
Alright, let's go, guys.
Back ring.
I'm helping
I
you.
got one more hill.
Nice.
One more hill
Top
weak.
glass,
In hill weak.
top
Under the
glass.
staircase. Weak.
Got
Nice.
him.
Nice.
Top glass.
Help him in hill, guys.
Top
Two
ring.
glass ring.
I'm flanking.
One
One
balcony.
Balcony.
Balcony
Okay.
balcony. Balcony dead. One more balcony. Nice.
Guys, push
Keep
through. I
holding,
got
keep
hill.
holding.
Get out.
I got it.
Top cut. They're gonna be mid.
I'm nading us through.
Patient out of Optic Gaming like usual. Still a very close game as Isolation is leading by just a few seconds. Crimsix hoping to make a difference here, peppering a couple of players, but he's going to fall. Havok is definitely playing extremely well this game so far.
This second hard point much closer than game number one after the full first rotation of hills. A 15-second lead for Isolation. And honestly, Fox, Slaying is dead even.
Yeah, it looks like even across the board, we're seeing Isolation out. They can step it up. They can definitely keep up with Optic Gaming on a map that I thought they would take very easily, just like the retreat hardpoint.
Honestly, the difference maker so far in this series has been the ability to break the setup by Isolation. ISO absolutely decimated the players for Optic Gaming in the garage hill and just kept flooding in from pipe side. And then once they got to that back lot area, one perfect flood with the help of pre-fire from Dedo. That really went in their favor, but Optic Gaming now holding the mid hard point for 20 straight seconds. They've regained the lead.
Yeah, and we're seeing Havok first. He's about to be the first to drop a 40 bomb. Karma next in line, but that's going to be Crimsix that falls on the hill. Formal not in the best of positions right now. He has to play for this kill on P1. He cannot do it as Silly shuts him down.
GodRx picks up a nice two-piece there to clear out the hard point. Not able to connect with the third on Crimsix as we move to pipe side. Spawns in favor of ISO, but a beautiful cleanup by the bowels of Optic Gaming.
There it is,
Formal
GodRx
just
on the
one.
flank, but Formal shuts him
Massive.
down. We've seen twice now how strong he can be on top maps.
Absolutely massive there from Formal from that maps building. You can see Optic Gaming now getting the low side spawn. Gonna be up to them to try to flank this position and get the spawns in their favor. There's still enough time to do it, but they're decided to go with brute force as their tactic of regaining the hill. And it paid off.
All of Isolation coming through middle map. No one is going for that top control there. 30 seconds left on this hard point, and Optic Gaming still have good spawns, so it's going to fail once again. Optic Gaming looking to mount a big lead here with 25 seconds remaining.
Karma staying alive inside the hard point, somehow living there from that nade. 2 players wind up falling for ISO, make it 3. One more challenge from Havok in middle map. He's really the reason why his team is in the game. 31 and 27 with 10 captures. And just like that, Optic Gaming has chained together 40 straight seconds to take a 45-second lead.
Here's the rotation, isolation all spawning out, but it looks like they're actually able to beat Optic there. No one on Optic was really quick enough to get on the rotation, and Havok already forcing the issue on Orange, but he's going to fall. Silly, forced to hold it down with a sub, wins his first gunfight, tries to get the second engagement, but Scump is going to shut him down.
Criminal 1v1 in the hill, picks up the kill on Havok. Those engagements have all started to go in OG's favor, and it reflects in the score. They're pushing closer and closer to the full 1-minute lead as Crim picks up another 2 PCs on a 5 streak.
Crim is exactly who they need in the hard point right now. He's feeling hot, pre-aiming with the bow, knows exactly where the spawns are at and where they're going to be coming from. Height advantage, there's the melee.
Goodness. A disgusting play there. They shut down ISO's push yet again. They're up by 60 seconds. Optic Gaming trying to stay alive here in the losers bracket. Isolation is just 2 minutes away from being eliminated.
70-second difference here, Courage. That second hill on the second set of hills, the second rotation, is exactly what Optic Gaming needed. Once they got those spawns, they did not let go.
ISO needs to play this hill absolutely flawlessly. They're down by just about 80 seconds. It's going to be up to them to hold off this A Street push. First blood coming from Silly, picks up 2, make it 3, he says, as he gets the headshot on Formal.
Yeah, Silly's not giving up yet.
All
There's
right,
this
wave number 1 down.
Yeah, Optic Gaming, though, coming up on map side here. All 4 players pushing the same lane. We'll just have to see how that works out for them.
Shaky shots from GodRx, takes him too long to take down Karma. A perfect break from Optic Gaming. They now regain control.
Karma trying to stop the player's P2, but he just can't do it. That's okay. Crimsix is there to clean it up. Havok taking point in the hard point. He has been terrifying for this isolation squad right now. Always on the hard point, challenging both Crim and Scump.
There's 70 seconds remaining in the game. Isolation is down by 60. They literally need to play this perfectly in order to take map 4 and force the game 5 S&D. Optic Gaming already on the rotation. The scrap time going to go to ISO. The tournament fate of ISO remains in this final hill.
The 3 Optic Gaming players were immediately there to watch the cut. That was Former that got a kill, and I believe it was Crim that got a second kill on Dirt Road. The rotation could not happen from ISO. Mathematically impossible just now for them to come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was an incredible series. Formal dropping 52 kills in game 1. Then that round 11 1v4 by Havok, which you'll see all over the place here this weekend. And finally, game 3 was that comeback uplink 20-0.
Formal's not done.
Formal ripping people in half with the bow, looking hot as ever. Game 4 going to go to Optic Gaming.
Yeah, Isolation, though, did put up a great fight in this map. It was just the second set of hills that really stopped them. Look, Formal already ending on another bloodthirst here with 10 seconds remaining in this half.
After the first set of hills, Slang was completely even. Second half of the game, absolutely in Optic's favor. That's what we've spoken about all game long. You need to stay hot through the entire 10 minutes of gameplay. Ladies and gentlemen, the green wall. Move on.